ever experienced the silent treatment from someone you care about? It's a form of emotional withdrawal that can cause deep and lasting damage to relationships, particularly for individuals with an avoidant attachment style. In this video, we will explore the 6 significant effects of the silent treatment on avoidant. Understanding these effects is vital for fostering healthy relationships. Firstly, let's clarify what an avoidant attachment style is. Each of us has an attachment style, and there are 4 primary types. People with a secure attachment style generally flourish in their connections with others. They feel safe and stable in their relationships with partners and friends. Next, there's the anxious preoccupied type. These individuals constantly worry about being abandoned and can become anxious and clingy in their relationships. Then there's the fearful avoidant type, characterized by a hot and cold attachment style. They fear both abandonment and intimacy, leading to unpredictable behavior. They may seek closeness but then push people away when intimacy is reciprocated. Lastly, we have the dismissive avoidant type, which is the focus of this video. Individuals with this attachment style have a profound fear of commitment, often stemming from emotional neglect in childhood. These early experiences make intimacy seem intimidating. As a result, they avoid vulnerability and forming deep connections. Conflicts affect dismissive avoidants differently than others because they take conflicts to heart more deeply. Avoidants experience conflict more intensely due to their limited emotional bandwidth and unmet needs, coupled with their particular way of handling disagreements. They hate conflict because it makes them feel emotionally insecure. They often feel better when given space, especially during conflicts or challenging times in a relationship. Some might even avoid relationships altogether to escape potential conflicts. Now, let's dive into how the silent treatment impacts them. Number 1. Mixed feelings about the person and the relationship. The silent treatment creates mixed emotions for avoidant. On one hand, they might appreciate the break from the person, but on the other hand, they start to miss their partner. This paradox is due to the internal struggles avoidant face in seeking support. They hesitate to open up, share their needs, or rely on others. Thus, the space provided by the silent treatment offers them some relief, even if it's from their partner. However, this relief is temporary. As they reflect and feel less anxious about the conflict's consequences, like financial loss, they begin to realize how much they miss the relationship and its dynamics. This internal conflict makes them second-guess their decisions, gradually eroding their confidence in handling the silent treatment. Number 2. A sense of relief. While most people find the silent treatment distressing, avoidant might actually welcome it. They fear commitment and intimacy, and the emotional demands of relationships often overwhelm them, especially during conflicts. Therefore, the space provided by the silent treatment can bring a sense of relief. This relief doesn't stem from not facing the person, but from escaping the stressful situations and conflicts that cause the silent treatment. Number 3. Questioning and regret. The silent treatment also triggers a mix of questioning and regret for avoidance, often with a degree of emotional repression. Initially, they feel a wave of independence and relief. However, as time passes and they begin to miss the person, they start questioning their decision. They may wonder if they could have handled things differently, or if ending the silent treatment could have improved the situation. To cope with these questions and regrets, they often repress their emotions, striving to regain the sense of space and safety they had before. Number 4. Enhanced independence. When subjected to the silent treatment, avoidant typically become more proactive and thrive in their independence. Self-reliance makes them feel safe and in control of the situation. Deep down, they have a strong sense of powerlessness in relationships, feeling out of control or helpless. This drives them to focus on self-sufficiency, dealing with the silent treatment by relying on themselves. Imagine growing up without much guidance on relationships, learning that everyone looks out for themselves and experiencing neglect. The idea of sharing needs and emotions can feel foreign and challenging. Thus, when avoidant face the silent treatment, they often retreat into a heightened sense of independence, focusing on self-care rather than resolving conflicts. Number 5. Attempts to reconnect. Despite enjoying the independence that comes with the silent treatment, avoidant eventually desire reconnection. They might start reaching out again, breaking the silence. However, their attempts to reconnect are often subtle. Instead of directly saying, "I want to reconnect," they might send a meme, a funny joke, or a light-hearted message. This indirect approach stems from their discomfort with vulnerability. They avoid being too open about their feelings, preferring to reconnect in a roundabout way. Even when avoidant try to reconnect more expressively, suggesting hangouts or sharing personal stories, they still hold back due to their aversion to vulnerability. Number 6. Deepened emotional detachment. An additional impact of the silent treatment on avoidant is deepened emotional detachment. When faced with prolonged silence, avoidant might build stronger emotional walls to protect themselves from perceived rejection or conflict. This detachment can become a defense mechanism, further isolating them from their partners. Avoidant often perceive the silent treatment as confirmation of their fears about intimacy and vulnerability. To cope, they detach emotionally, convincing themselves that they don't need the relationship. This detachment, while providing temporary relief, can hinder their ability to form meaningful connections in the long run. It reinforces their belief that self-reliance is the only way to avoid emotional pain. In conclusion, the silent treatment has profound effects on individuals with an avoidant attachment style. They experience mixed feelings about the relationship, relief from emotional demands, questioning and regret, enhanced independence, attempts to reconnect, and deepened emotional detachment. Understanding these impacts is crucial for fostering healthier relationships and addressing the unique needs of avoidant. If you found this video insightful, be sure to check out our related videos for more content on relationships and attachment styles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences with the silent treatment. We'd love to hear from you.